What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video, guys, I have several quite interesting news. First of all, I will show you very interesting and important questions to FINRA that potentially might disclose some information that might be helpful in our case. Then I will continue with with the story that is happening inside the MMTLP community. And potentially, guys, I will show you that Greg McCabe will be invited to the Rob Carter show. And if he accepts this invitation, definitely it will be a massive bombshell that will shed a lot of light on the entire MMTLP story. So, and before we dive deep into all of these, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. On top of that, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. And guys, I'm recording this part of the video on June 28th, and within less than a week I will close some of cheap member tiers, and let me show you just a sneak peek on the most recent call that I made just 2 days ago. You know that yesterday on Friday session on June 27th, Coinbase lost substantial amount of its value, and I made this set of posts the day before on Thursday. You can see it right here. It is June 26th, Thursday, June 26th of this year, and this top I caught to the tick. I made it for my patrons, and the major sell-off happened the very next day on Friday. And guys, you can see that I made a perfect call, and it is not the only call that I made. You can find other similar achievements in the Patreon articles, and that is why, guys, if you want to be a part of this community, feel free to join my Patreon, because within next several days you will not have these lucrative prices. So guys, and let's begin with the tweets that were written by Richard Hoffman. He was the second person who filed a lawsuit against FINRA back in January of 2023. And I covered his actions in yesterday's video. I reminded you about these actions. Unfortunately, his lawsuit was switched to arbitration, and then it was dismissed by Richard. It was cancelled by Richard himself, because he was expecting not the best outcome in terms of the potential remedies, in terms of the potential payments. It could be literally a fraction of a penny per each and every shareholders, but at the same time this decision could prevent and could protect the wrongdoers from the upcoming litigation processes. That is why he cancelled his arbitration. But I covered his recent tweet just yesterday. Let me remind you about this. Riddle me this, Batman. Since FINRA has absolute immunity for purposes of transparency and without risk, why shouldn't all of their books and records be available to the public too, with reasonable restrictions and accommodations? And he added this: sometimes my questions are rhetorical, hence another way of stating it would be, who the F doesn't know that you are engaging in shenanigans and that you are as transparent as a cataract? So guys, definitely this type of questions, and I have to admit that FINRA on the one hand states that it has to, and its main purpose is to protect retail investors, and its main purpose is to make US stock market more transparent for each and every participant. But at the same time, guys, FINRA is, in my opinion, one of the most, I would say, shady authority on the market. And definitely this needs to be changed. So let me show you another quite interesting tweets from Richard. Wait a second. In response to Big JR tweet where he wrote, "Not surprised at all that they kept it. We need heavy fines and we need them now." And this tweet is related to Christian Shaughnessy's tweet, and Christian Shaughnessy is the person who is consistently showing the problems of the U.S. stock market, and she explains why these actions should be prevented and why these people and entities shouldn't be presented on the market. Richard wrote this: "No more fines, license suspension, and then expulsion." And I totally agree with his statement because, guys, on the one hand, the wrongdoers have mind-boggling profits from their activity, literally tens of millions, hundreds of millions, or even billions of dollars. And in exchange for these profits, they have fines for just literally several $millions. And to prevent them from doing this, definitely they should have much more strict prosecutions, and only in this case they will not act as they used to. So. And let me show you another quite interesting update. We have several tweets from John Burda, and he also pointed to the problems with FINRA's actions. He reposted the tweet that was written by Jalen J. Jalen, and it says, "If FINRA can't produce a written notice of T+2 deficiency to MMAT, and the receipt that it was received by MMAT and the language resubmitted back to FINRA by MMAT before FINRA ever submitted their corporate action, FINRA is in a lot of trouble, and so is Pit Session for lying." And guys, one of the problems why the entire MMTLP saga happened is the problem of misunderstanding the language of the official statements from FINRA. And these statements had some controversial parts in it, and just ordinary people who are allowed to trade on the stock market, they definitely don't have enough knowledge, they don't have enough experience to know how the things should work, and that is why they were trapped in this story. So John Burda also reposted the tweet from Steph, and Steph wrote this: "Ever notice how history tends to repeat itself? Side note, I find it difficult to believe FINRA doesn't have trading data from international exchanges, amongst so many other false claims they've made." And he refers to the actions that happened back in late 90s, early 2000s with the company, and it was quite a similar story to the MMTLP saga. And FINRA also claimed that it didn't have at that moment the tool how they can see the international trading data. And this is also another shady part of FINRA's activity, and in my opinion, guys, we have to see major changes in the US stock market in order to prevent this type of stories to happen again. So let me show you another quite interesting update, at this time from Rob Carter. And Rob Carter, for the last several weeks, he's consistently trying to push the MMTLP case further, and he invited a lot of people from the part of the community who pursue non-litigational paths to the resolution. And the second part of the MMTLP community, well, it surprised me a lot, but they don't want to participate in his podcast. And guys, he's still trying to invite these people, and some of them responded that they will host a space call. But guys, Rob Carter is not an affiliate person. He doesn't have any. He's also 100% unbiased in this case. He is just a part of the. Well, he's just a tool which help us to spread this information to a much broader audience, and he cannot be on one side of the community or another side. And by the way, I also think that he shouldn't be a part of each and of any of these sides, but he wanted to shed the light from the other side of this community, and unfortunately, all of the people who could shed this light, they refused to participate in his podcast. And I think he started to invite people about a week or even 2 weeks ago, and since then no one, literally no one from another side of MMTLP community attended to this podcast. And this is quite surprisingly for me. But guys, at the same time, wait a second, I will show you somewhere here. Samantha, I guess, yes, Samantha wrote this. And in response to Rob Carter's tweet, she wrote this. But first of all, I want to pay attention to Rob Carter's tweet. So he wrote, "Send me your info. My show airs from 9 noon Central Standard Time. If you want me to interview next bridge, give me a contact and I will inquire." And Samantha added this. Here is the next bridge POCs you can reach out to Greg at. And she added the address and all the contact data of Greg McCabe. Unless they moved again, changed everything and forgot to tell us. And this is the official statement. And you know that you probably know that if the company changes the address or any type of contact data, they have to make an amendment to their official statements with the and they have to disclose this information. And guys, Rob responded to this. Wait a second. Samantha added this. Will McCabe come out of the shadows and speak directly to his MMTLP army of shareholders for the first time ever? Your move, Greg McCabe. And Rob Carter wrote this. Wait a second, I will show you somewhere here. So, in response to Samantha, he wrote this. Burda has been on. I will ask McCabe. And guys, in my opinion, it is very important to know the answer of Greg McCabe. Definitely he can be extremely silent. I mean, Greg McCabe might keep silence in this case, and this will definitely raise even more questions to his actions. But if he answers to Rob Carter's invitation, in this case, guys, it will be a literally huge bombshell that that will shed a lot of light on this story. And in this case, guys, a lot of MMTLP community members will have a lot of information to push their case forward. And guys, let me show you another quite interesting part of the Samantha's point of view. So, Rob Carter wrote, we should talk. I am simply trying to figure out why there are two sides fighting. One apparently sees FINRA, the SEC and congressional oversight at fault. The other sees the CEOs at fault. And Samantha responded to this. Not accurate. One side sees issues from both sides, and the other side protects the CEOs because of their close relationships with them or because they think it's the only way to recover money. And in my opinion, this is crucial. This is crucial definition of the point of view and of the position of Samantha and any other people from, let's say, other side of MMTLP community. They are not seeing CEOs as the problem. They see that the problem was, well, it was from both sides, and which means regardless of the names, regardless of the titles, the people and the entities who are responsible in this story should be accountable for their actions. Not more, not less, but the justice should prevail, in my opinion. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.